friends. We're here in the city of Old San Juan here in Puerto Rico. Me and the wifey are enjoying some refreshment. This is something called limber. It's like a frozen kind of drink. It's kind of solid, sweet, good, especially on this hot weather. The reason why I'm doing this video is just to talk a little bit about the reasons why you would want to come to Puerto Rico. And this is a 2021 version. So the main reasons why you would want to come here, number one, I would say the majority of places, restaurants, hotels, and everything you could think of, most everyone here speaks English. Spanish and English are the main languages, so you feel comfortable if you're coming from a country that speaks both of those languages. Number two, I want to say it's the currency. They use the American dollar here, so that's something to keep in mind. You don't have to exchange your money to a different currency. Talking about that though, I would suggest you bring cash. I don't know how much you're planning on spending, but definitely bring cash. There's a lot of spots, random spots for food, or just other little spots that you might need cash. They might not have little, devices to use a credit card. Another reason why you would want to come to Puerto Rico, obviously the weather, the beaches. It's an island, so there's literally beaches everywhere. I haven't really seen an ugly beach here. So if you're coming from the cold climate, you will love it here. Best times to come, I've heard, are in April. I'm here in November and I've loved it. Me and my wife have loved it. So if you like beaches, plenty of that here. I could make a separate video on the beaches that I recommend. They have even other islands here in Puerto Rico. The island of Culebra, which is like an hour and so away in the ferry. We have the island of Vieques, which is absolutely stunning and beautiful. Something I also suggest. Now another pro of coming to Puerto Rico is the food. Since it's a U.S. territory, you have a lot of the chains. You could think Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, pizza, steakhouses. You even find Chinese food here, believe it or not. But the food here is also good. So I would personally recommend trying the food here. For example, mofongos, really good. The beef, seafood. Everywhere has seafoods, great seafoods. So I highly recommend that. And every region has a little bit of their own taste, you can say, their own flavors. But it's not you're not gonna have a hard time getting used to the food here. It's actually very good. I do warn you, the portions here are huge. Like 2 people could eat out of those portions, so beware of that. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. But yeah, lots of drinks, pina coladas, mojitos, margaritas. The beer, they have a lot of beers here for cheap if you know how to look in the right location. Old San Juan is where we're at right now. Absolutely beautiful, as you guys can see. And this is just a little tip of it. A lot of shopping, a lot of tourism. Even during pandemic time, it's pretty good. One tip though, if you are gonna come, bring your vaccination cards. They will ask for it everywhere. Everywhere you go, they will ask for it. So make sure you bring that. Bring a little mask with you, so you could always wear it indoors, because they will ask you to do that. Let's see, what else am I missing here? But yeah, just highly recommend Puerto Rico. You can't go wrong. Now the cons, you might say a little bit, is that things are a little pricey because it's a U.S. territory. So it's not as cheap as in other places. For example, the food it's a little cheaper. Well, it depends on where you're coming from. But it's not that cheap. Hotels and Airbnbs are cheaper, but not that cheap. And yeah, I would highly suggest you guys come to Puerto Rico. I will probably make another separate video of things we did in Puerto Rico, but it's beautiful. I honestly think and suggest you come here. You will absolutely love it. Take it from me.